first thoughts were how so many of the pieces you could actually pull out a feeling.
Saying a lot without saying it.
And so by these barriers that we've kind of repurposed and reimagined, we kind of started this unravel. That's how we got to where we're at right now.
So tonight is our first big gallery opening featuring the work of Dean Davis, who has been doing a residency for the last month here at TSA. They were walking through the basement and saw all of this acrylic dividers that we had during COVID for the lunchroom. And Dean was like, well, let's do something with all of this. Let's turn this into art.
We were able to make some beautiful artwork by the direction of the children. The children came along during the 4 weeks that we did this project. Beautiful kids here at Toledo School of Art. We've also been able to talk to Oregon City Schools kids. How did COVID affect them? How their voice was stolen. I watched how some of them were in love with their phone because that's who they fell in love with for the first time. Probably the biggest thing that I heard that a child tell me is the human touch. They wanted that human contact. And I think a lot of my paintings in here showcase that a lot. They show that the human touch was abandoned, but yet the human soul found its way back.
Back in the COVID times, the barriers that we all went through, but even just looking at the pictures, I thought the eyes in so many of the paintings showed such a depth of feeling, and it drew you in and it drew you into the message of the painting.
He's a beast. I've told him he's like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps busting all these pieces out. I don't know how he does it, but he does it, and he does it well.
The piece that's right to the right here, this piece here kind of showcases the level of the ones that needed to be rewarded the most, the nurses. Regardless of the spectrum of what COVID was, they had to face it. I think the worst thing that COVID taught me is that we tribalized as society. You know, that we looked at the people that were either vaccinated or not vaccinated, and we put our flag behind one of those two. And that was done kind of without the education of what somebody should really think. And that kind of bothered me. We weaponize the wrong things. I think we should weaponize love and kindness, and we shouldn't weaponize victimhood and guilt. And if we kind of start to teach the next generation that concept, rather than teaching them how to be victims or how to hate, and just focus on what is already in their soul, and that's love and kindness, it's easy.